Hey, how you doing? MJ here from Florida Land Media Group. I just want to get on here and thank all of you who have been tuning in with us, who have liked and subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to us. We appreciate it. We are an independent media group here. So, we're doing all this for the people. We just want to talk about some breaking news. But before we get into that news, let's go ahead and just give honor where honor is due. We want to start off by saying Happy Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King, as you know, was a trailblazer in the civil rights movement in the 1950s and 60s. You know that he lost his life on April 4th when he was taken down by an assassin's bullet because he was inspiring people all over this country to unite. He was inspiring blacks and whites and Jews, gays and lesbians and straights and everybody together. He was inspiring everybody and reminding them that we are more alike than we are unalike. His legacy still continues to shine many years after his death, and we are so fortunate for the hard work of Dr. King and so many others that were fighting alongside him and those who were fighting before him, like Marcus Garvey, who was recently pardoned by the Biden administration recently. Marcus Garvey, as you know, was a pioneer in his day, the first person to start the Black Star Line, unifying black people all over this country. So we want to give honor to those and honor to Dr. King on this historic day. Now let's talk about the breaking news. All right. Woo! We made it, y'all. Today we had the 47th President of the United States inaugurated. It has been an interesting day. You're going to continue to see the many news feeds coming out all over the world about what's going on in America. Donald Trump was coronated, or his coronation, as some folks have been saying, happened today. Instead of being outside, it was inside the Capitol Rotunda and Emancipation Hall. Very historic. And I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but the slaves built the Capitol. They actually built all of that wonderful architecture you see. Just saying. And they built the White House. We'll talk about that during Black History Month. Come back and make sure you learn some interesting facts that you probably never learned in school. But back to the presidential inauguration. He was inaugurated today. J.D. Vance was sworn in as vice president. President Trump now has full reins of power of government. I don't know if he's going to hold true to what he said, that he might be a dictator on his first day in office. I don't know. But I know right now all hell is probably breaking loose somewhere in Washington, D.C. I know that President Biden issued a bunch of pardons today. Thank God he finally pardoned Leonard Peltier. 50 years, I mean, should have been done a long time ago. But we want to thank God for the people he did pardon. He pardoned a lot of people before he left, probably holds the record by now, from what I understand. But we're going to see what happens within the next coming weeks, within the next 100 days. It is our job to report the news. We're nonpartisan. We're going to keep it that way. We're going to just be real. We don't go for this side. We don't go for that side. We're just going to talk about both sides and how both sides need to help the people. Both sides needs to get it together and help the people that elected them. Breaking news in Florida, the Florida legislators have called for an emergency session. Actually, I take that back. It wasn't the legislators because they don't go to work for another couple of months. It was our governor, Mr. DeSantis. He called for a special session, which means he wanted to have all of our legislators come in early. I think like 50 days early. I think legislative session starts in March or something like that. But he wanted to get them there early so they could work on things to help the new incoming Trump administration with their plans for mass deportation, which we hope the new Trump administration have some civility and humbles themselves and realize that First Lady is an immigrant. Her family came through expeditedly on an immigrant visa. So let's treat immigrants the same way we treat our First Lady and her family. We are all immigrants, some of us. Some of us, our ancestors, like my Native American ancestors, were here before Europeans eradicated them. My ancestors, my African ancestors, were brought here in the bows of ships. In the bows of ships, brought here to the New World to build it, to be the slave labor for 300, 400 plus years. And we're still facing economic uncertainties today. As the wealth gap continues to grow, the oligarchies continue to get rich. I mean, we're going to have people that are trillionaires. I mean, what is really going wrong in the world? We're having presidential crypto coins and first lady crypto coins, people losing money. There's some strange things going on in this country. I've never seen a president, incoming president, come in with a meme coin, or a first lady for that matter. I think if Obama would have did that, I think the Republicans would have had a hell of a time. You know how they went crazy when he wore that tan suit. Yeah. So don't take my word for it. Look all this stuff up, folks. We're just bringing y'all the news and keeping it real. Okay. So that's what's going on in the news today. We're going to keep bringing y'all some videos and talking to you about what's going on. But please like and subscribe to our channel because we want to keep talking. We want to keep this being real because right now we don't have that no more, y'all. Let's be real. We don't have it. We go on the news and it's just BS after BS, ad, commercial, ad, all of it. We just want to know what's going on. But I do encourage you all to know what your local representatives are doing at the state, congressional level, at your county commissioners. Dial in because shit's about to get weird. Like and subscribe for more details.